Uh, y'all's weird, cuz. Y'all's weird. Weirdos. A lot of weirdo stuff going on with this fan base of Broncos country. Um, I promise you, man, the trash baggage that this team has. Let me say this, man. If you were a sensitive individual and you a Bronco fan and you get sad by what I'm gonna say, then you're probably the problem. You're probably one of the biggest problems with this fan base, homie. Um, over the years, bro, I've been disappointed in the fan base, the face of Broncos country, because everybody out there seems to have an opinion and seems to cry more than just watching the damn game and enjoying football. You fools cry at every little thing. Some of the biggest sissies, I'm sorry to say, are of this fan base. Because you guys focus on the dumbest shit, homie. Instead of being fans and just being behind the squad and rooting for the squad, y'all is more worried about the stats. You stat whores, homie. And it'd be a lot of Bronco fans that came over, and I'm going to call you fools bandwagons to the max because you fools are bandwagon as hell. You fools are crying over a loss because Bo Nix didn't terrorize the Jets the whole game. You're not even worried about the victory. You're more worried about Bo Nix's stats. Y'all some weirdos. When do we come to an aspect with a football team that we're crying over stats of Bo Nix instead of looking at the victory and looking at the circumstances of Broncos country, homie? That's why I don't accept all you fools that came with the bandwagon of Manny. I don't accept you fools in my fan base, homie. You don't get the privilege to say you're Broncos country. I looked on Twitter, and I thought Broncos country was going to be excited behind the victory, and you fools is crying about Bo Nix and how he started the game saying he's a bust? Are you kidding me? Homie, do you guys analyze football? Do you analyze how the process of a rookie is? You understand what Bo Nix just did? He did enough to keep us in the game to win at the end of the game on the road in New York in weather that Aaron Rodgers was having problems with. But you fools want to bash Bo Nix and say he didn't have a good game and he's a bust. Y'all some weirdos, bro. Y'all some weirdos. Broncos country, I'm not saying all, because there's a lot of real Bronco fans out there, but you fools, half of you fools, you don't deserve to represent this logo. You don't deserve to represent this logo. You're not happy when the Broncos lose. Competitiveness. You're not happy when the Broncos win. So when are you guys ever happy, bro? I'm tired of seeing fools that say they represent that logo back there, almighty Broncos country, and all you do is cry and look at the dumbest shit. You know what the refs try to do to us in that game? Broncos country, supposed Broncos country out there. You know what they try to do? They took a fumble recovery for a touchdown off the board and put Bo Nix in a combined and almost gave the game to the Jets. And you guys ain't looking at that shit. You rather look at the hard start that Bo Nix as a rookie on the road, what he had at the beginning of the game, homie. When it's all said and done, we got the victory. We got the W. And you idiots want to focus on the dumbest shit. That's why I don't acknowledge all you Bronco fans that say you're Broncos country. Because you guys are Debbie Downers. You don't even watch fucking football. You're not even educated, homie. Yes, and I'm mad about that shit because you guys are more focused about Bo Nix and how the rookie had a messed up start. He had his trials and tribulations in the game, but he gave you a touchdown. When it started drying up, he gave you a touchdown and drove down the field and put the ball in the end zone. And you guys are more worried about stats, homie. I'm disappointed in this fan base, homie. I'm so disappointed in a lot of Bronco fans out there, bro. I don't consider you Broncos country, and I don't care if I lose viewers and all that shit, bro. I'm already losing viewers on my YouTube because all you fools, a lot of you fools only want toxicness from Savage. So I don't care no more, homie. I'm telling you like this. You guys need to turn in your fan card, homie, and go jump onto the Chiefs and Queefs and Bills and everybody that's winning and leave this fan base because you guys are not a good face for Broncos country. You guys are fucking frauds, homie. Fraudulent. I would have liked to win like that, Sev. A win is a win. I don't care about how we play the game. I care about winning. The W's the only thing that matters to me, homie. I don't care about none of that aspect. I don't care about nothing like that, homie. Because there's a lot of teams in the NFL over 30 plus years that can't even get wins and can't do nothing for their fans. And we've seen Broncos country since I've been little win in playoffs, go to championships, win in AFC championships, conference championships, Super Bowl championships. And you got fans, you got teams out there that don't even give that back to the fan base that are loyal, like the Raiders, like the Browns, like Chicago Bears. They're not giving they never give their fans anything. And you got Broncos country that's been spoiled over years. And you got some of the fans, the worst fans out there, bruh. I used to be so proud to say I'm a Bronco fan in Broncos country. And now I say, bro, where's your fucking balls, homie? Where the hell is your balls at? You guys don't have balls. You got vaginas, homie, between your legs because you guys are sissified, homie. I get tired of that shit, homie. I don't want to hear that shit. Like you're bringing my energy down over a win on the road with a rookie and weather that's fucking hard to play in, homie. And you guys are trying to bring the energy down and take the win away from the team and only focus on Bo Nix because of the simple fact he had struggles in the first half of the game. You guys are terrible, homie. Some of the worst fans I ever seen in the NFL, bro. Some of the most crybabyest fans. And I'm so sick of trying to acknowledge all you fools that ain't really fans, bro. You fools ain't really fans. Your fan card should be took away from you because you're never happy, homie, with nothing. You're never happy with nothing that Broncos country does. You guys should go kick rocks and go sub up and go follow these fools that don't have nuts to ride for theirself and ride for the team. You call yourself fans, but everything you do, you knock down the team because you're so worried about the stupidest things instead of really worrying about wins. Lames, homie. Lames. That's why when I talk to other fans, homie, I don't care what you say about me and saying bias, whatever. But when I talk to other fan bases, homie, that I know, that's why my aspect is good with other fan bases. Savage, you one of the realest Bronco fans out there. And I get tired of that shit too because there should be real Bronco fans all across the board, homie. But I always hear this. You one of the realest Bronco fans out there. The other fans are weak. So that means in the eyes of other people, homie, in the eyes of other people, Broncos country has become this sissified fan base, homie. You guys don't even you don't represent the logo in a rightful manner. You don't have no dignity. You don't have no pride. You guys are so worried about the dumbest shit. Back in the day, homie, Broncos country could lose games, homie, and everybody would still be motherfucking happy. Still be behind this team supporting, homie. But you fools are more crying about wins. When the Broncos win, you're not happy because of the stats of Bo Nix. But they got the W. When they lose, you're not happy. Every move, you're not happy. You're never happy. You motherfuckers are just the worst people. I can talk logical football with other fans, right? And that's what I'm saying is like there's logical football fans and other fan bases that see it exactly how I see it, right? We can talk. They know the progression. But when I talk to Bronco fans, it's either overhype some shit and get overhyped, right? Everything is Super Bowl. Like you win a game, you think you're going to the Super Bowl. And then there's the fans that are never happy, that are just crybabies, just sissy. Like you can win a game and they're going to cry about something. Like it's just mind-blowing to me, homie. Did Bo Nix break 50 yards? It doesn't matter. We got the win, my homie. I don't give a fuck if Bo Nix broke the fucking yardage or nothing. We got the win. It doesn't matter. You can put up points. I seen the Cowboys put up motherfucking 49 points to Broncos country, right? They played us. Tony Romo had a motherfucking over 400 yards, 7 touchdowns, and still lost the game. And I'd rather take a victory that you don't put up them stats to a loss. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, it's all about wins. Wins are wins. It's hard to win in this league. Aaron Rodgers had a terrible day stats-wise. And he's a legend in this game. You know why? Because there's circumstances in games, bro. The weather was fucking ultimate bad, homie. Nobody could get a grip on the football. And the Broncos defense kept us in enough of the game to win at the end of the game. And all you can do, and that's all that matters in the game, is win. That's all that matters, because at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck. It's all about wins and losses, homie. You should know that more than anything. It's all about wins and losses. It's just a logic that's flawed by fantasy football, because half of you fools just look at fantasy football. That's all you care about. You will bet against your own team for fantasy football because y'all fools ain't loyal to the squadron like that, bro. I'm just saying, homie. I'm just saying that's just the bottom line, bro. I'm not here to argue with you, Queefer. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm talking to my fan base. I'm talking to my fan base, the fraudulent ass motherfuckers out there, bro, that are more worried about a fucking stat than winning. That's what I'm talking about. That's who I'm talking about. And I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you're Bronco fans and you're getting upset about this and that. You fools, if you're more mad about the win, if you're more mad that Bo Nix didn't fucking have tear up stats, you're fraudulent, bro. You're more worried about stats than win, homie. You motherfuckers need to check your priorities and get out of your fucking vaginas. Take the fucking tampon out of your vaginas and stop crying, bro. Stop crying, homie. Because you guys are weirdos, bro. You make the Broncos fan base look weird, homie. You make the Broncos fan base look like motherfucking just a fan base of fucking sissy-fied ass fuckers, bro. That's all that matters, preacher. Good to see you over here, bro. That's all that matters. We got the win. I don't care how you win. I don't care how you win. It doesn't matter, bro. A win is a win. And it's just tiring to talk to Broncos country. I don't care how my Bills win. I don't care how my Bills win. A win is a win. Yeah, and I seen that. Worthy. That fool's a speed mobster, bro. That fool's a speed mobster. I just, this is the thing is, bro. I love the compliment. You a real writer. You one of the most passionate Bronco fans out there. A lot of people tell me this. And then I sit down and I ask, why do you say that? I talk to people. Why do you say I'm the most passionate, realest Bronco fan out there? Because they say other Bronco fans they know are watered down just like I'm speaking. So a lot of the Broncos fan base since Peyton Manning, this ain't an old era. These are fools that just hopped on this Peyton Manning shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to react. And all they do is they're the woke-ass individuals of this era, homie. They're not built like the 80s Bronco fans and the 90s Bronco fans. You got hoe-ass fools making hoe-ass content to hate on the Broncos. And you're never going to hear them man up to what they say when it's wrong. You're never going to say, hey, I was wrong. They're never going to do that because deep down they're little hoes too. They don't have no fucking heart. They don't have no balls. They got vaginas between their legs. I mean, my wife has more fucking heart than these fucking fools out here, bro, that say they can represent the Broncos. And I'm not talking to everybody, bro. I'm not talking to everybody, homie. Because there's real Bronco fans, ride or die. They're gonna represent regardless. I'm talking to the minority aspect in these fucking fools that be on these social media sites and think they can talk Broncos football and absolutely don't know nothing about Broncos football because they haven't been around real Broncos football. Never in their life. They came around in this era and that's all they know, bro. They're not real. They're not built for that shit. I'm like watching the Chargers slap of the Queefers right now, getting slapped up right now, watching Mahomes cry. And it's cool, bro. I really just don't even, that's why if you like, check this out. If you ain't a real Bronco fan, don't try to talk Broncos football to me, bro. I'm not gonna conversate with you about fucking meaningless shit. If you ain't a real Bronco fan, homie, and you ain't got the heart of a real Bronco fan, bro, don't come to my channel fucking trying to talk Broncos football to me anymore. Like, I'm tired of conversation with you dudes, bro. Like, real shit. I'm over that shit, bro. You guys can't take authenticness and you can't motherfucking understand where I'm coming from, then, kick rocks, homie, and go sub up to other people's Broncos channels, bro. That's going to cry about every little thing. But if you a real diehard South Stander, homie, stay subbed up. I'm not here to motherfucking give your feelings what they needs, homie. Facts over feelings. For real. Facts over feelings, bro. That's the reality, my homie. What up, Awesomeness Sports? What up, Shy? What's good with all y'all, man? We're going to get the dub. We're not happy. He got sacked 5 times. Yeah, what up, Bills Mafia? You still won, bro. Yeah, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, homie, the real is gonna outshine anything that's fake, homie. And I see a lot of fakeness. And I'm one of them real ones, bro. That's not gonna throw a blind eye to what my fan base is doing, like you suckers out there, homie. Because I be seeing a lot of suckers out there. I seen a Kansas City Quee fan talk to people that wanted to join the bandwagon and be okay with that shit. I will never be okay with that shit. I will never be okay with a bandwagon, homie. Because if you wasn't here through the thick and thin and you didn't go through the fucking trials and tribulations, you don't deserve to represent the logo. I hear a lot of fans say, oh, yeah, we have room on the bandwagon. Hell nah. I will never, ever, ever accept you as a Bronco fan because I know you're just going to jump ship when it's all said and done. You're going to be with another team that's winning, bro. If you can't hold the heart when they're down, you don't deserve to represent the logo. You don't deserve to represent the logo. You will never, ever be accepted by me because I'm a real one and it doesn't mix. Real and fake don't mix. It's like water and oil. You'll never be accepted in the circle. I will look at you as a fraudulent ass fan and I will never, ever acknowledge you as a Bronco fan, homie. I never did it with the Peyton Manning fans. When they came over here, I never said open arms to them dudes. I never opened arms to them dudes. I never accepted you if that's what you represent the Broncos for because of Peyton Manning. You were never accepted. My arms were closed to you. And then when you are trying to be a part of something great, the higher ups have to accept you as being a real one. And if you're not accepted, you're just an outsider trying to get in, and you will never be accepted in from the real and the great, bro. That's just the bottom line. So stop trying. All the bandwagons that jump ship all the bandwagons that came over the Peyton Manning era, yeah, bro, y'all might as well jump ship and just leave. Nobody wants you. We don't care to have you because you're such a black eye and you're such a toxic energy to the squad. It's a bad look for the whole Broncos fan base, homie. Us Bronco fans all need Queefers to lose more games. It is what it is. They got a squad over there, but they just lost a great player today. One of Patrick Mahomes' good players, and Travis Kelce. He trying to play today, but he's been out of it, bro. He's been depressed. So I can see him losing some other games, man. I could see that shit. But shout out to the real ones, bro. If you had any sort of feeling like this was too much for you, you might as well unsubscribe too because you're just soft. If this triggered you in any way, you're soft, bro. I don't need you as a person that views my shit. I don't. Just unsubscribe, homie. I'm just kind of tired of the population of social media when it comes to a lot of shit, man. All the soft fools unsubscribe, bro. Unsubscribe all the way, bro. Lame ass people out here, bro. Super lames. Broncos defense won the game. Let's go, man. Broncos defense. What's up with it, Mon Sports? What's good with you, man? Welcome to Bills. Welcome Bills Mafia. You know what it is. No diggity, no doubt. You got motherfuckers over here more worried about Bo Nix's stats and how he started out the game. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if it wasn't for Bo Nix driving us downfield and getting that first touchdown to Cortland Sutton, we wouldn't have won that game. And the refs were playing against us because they took away a fumble, and that should have been a touchdown. And Broncos country did enough at the end of the game to win the game. And you know what it was? Like I said, the football god said, "Hey, we have to repay you for taking that fumble." Recovery and touchdown all the way back. So we're going to make the Jets miss. And what happened? The Jets with Aaron Rodgers, this team that's supposed to be good now, misses when it's time to get clutch. Fails the whole mission for New York and New Jersey. Scrubs. This just gives more momentum to Broncos country. This gives more momentum to Bo Nix. He finally got a touchdown, right? You seen that fool actually excited. I'm happy for the dude Bo Nix. I'm happy for Bo Nix. I'm happy that the rookie finally found the end zone, throwing the ball to his wide receivers. His wide receivers were helping more today. I'm happy to see a smile on his face. I'm happy the Broncos are 2-2 right now. When a lot of people said that they were going to lose all these games, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy for the rookie to feel that finally. I'm not mad whatsoever. I know that the rookie was up against the wall. The weather, nobody could grip the football. That's why even Aaron Rodgers was having a hard time gripping the football. A lot of thrown down to the ground. It was handoffs all game. And that's why when it's all said and done at the beginning of the game, there was more handoffs. 80%, 85% of it was handoffs. That's why you didn't see Bo Nix actually ball out. You know what I'm saying? But there's whole circumstances behind that, bro. There's whole circumstances behind that. And you cannot not be happy. If you're a Bronco fan, you cannot not be happy about the win in a game that they gave Broncos absolutely no chance to win the game. And you fools are more worried about Bo Nix's stats than the win, the actual win? Are you smoking dope? Are you fools off of Fano? Do you guys get up? Like, what are you guys built off of, homie? I don't know. I do not know what you guys actually grew up. Like, were you all soft? Was there so many soft individuals and it's just accumulating to your fandom, homie? You don't have no character. You don't have no loyalty. You guys want to cry more than just celebrate and be happy. Be happy that your team won a game. You guys been crying. Like, that's what I don't get. You guys been crying about how much the Broncos have lost in the last years. And now when they win in a fashion that you don't agree with, you're still going to cry? What fan base and fans really do that shit? I never really seen that from other fans, bro, that cry after a win. What? Who does that? Where do they do that shit at? What up with it? Rada, what's cracking with you, man? What's good with it? Chilla Rico, what's good with it? Bible, OG, what's up with it, man? Is the real fan Sev? All I can do is with this energy, I hope it teaches you guys to have passion in what you do. I hope with this energy, to the ones that can keep the heart and don't get all timid and don't get all sensitive because Sev's talking a little aggressive, I hope this energy goes on to you and you guys understand that when you do something, do it wholeheartedly, bro. Do it with all your heart. Like, if you're going to say you're a fan, root for your teams wholeheartedly, bro. Root for your squad. Be loyal to what you do wholeheartedly. Do it the best you can do to your ability. Don't half-step in what you do. And that's what I catch with a lot of these fans out here. They half-step because they don't want to be looking down upon from other fan bases. They crumble in other fan bases and they tuck their tails because they don't want to be the ones that's wrong, because they don't have no heart to ride on their own dolo. These fools don't even ride for their self. So what makes you think when tough stuff gets hard, they're not going to ride and represent in a rightful manner? There's one thing about Savage, bro. It doesn't matter. I'm going to still talk my shit even when we lose. You can ask anybody. When the Broncos have kicked me in my balls multiple times, I'm still out there representing, homie. You can't take it off me. I'm not tatted for no fucking reason. People see this shit all day and every day. There's no way I can get away from this. You other dudes can just sit back because you're not, that's not how extreme you guys are. So you'll sit back and turn off your TVs, and then you'll get off of social media and disappear. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys ain't built like that, and that's not in you. That's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. You guys can turn off your social medias and shut off your lights and go to sleep, and nobody's even gonna they're not even gonna be like, hey bro, where did that dude go? Because they don't really know that you really turned up like that. Now me, I put my face out there. Me, I put my passion out there. Me, I'm confrontational. Me, I'm here every year, every game, every day, 365 days. It's Broncos country before anything. So I can't get away from it. There's no getting away from it from Savage. Nothing. I'm tatted with ink. I'm branded with this shit. Even if I didn't want to be a fan, people are still going to remember me as that crazy Bronco fan. How the hell is he don't want to be a fan? I cannot not be a fan. There's no way I can jump ship. There's no way I can go root for another team because how much shit I talk for the Broncos, bro, and my Denver teams. But Broncos country before anything. That's just facts. You know? That's just the reality, bro. I bet you can make the Broncos team because you should try out. Nah, because, you know, I'm old, homie. I'm old OG. I'm gonna sit back and try to just enjoy it, you know? I'm too old to try out, man. You know, in my younger days, you know what I'm saying? Who do we play next? People get scared when you talk like that, but you're not even angry. You're just passionate. Thank you, homie. That's how you know the real from the timid. The timid, when you ever, anytime you raise your voice, they brittle and they say this fool's being mean. But the real ones know when it's passion. The real ones know when it's passion. It's just passion. I get tired of people trying to infiltrate the fan base. And then don't even talk like logical Broncos football. I'm just going to be real with you. Logical Broncos football. They try to give you their opinions on the team, which they don't know really nothing about. They couldn't answer history about this team. They couldn't tell you the origins of the team. They couldn't tell you anything about Broncos country history-wise. But they want to come in and they want to have a voice because they built a format. But most of their format is just hating on the Broncos. That's all they do. They're never happy. And they think they have an opinion over the real fans. And this is where they get crumbled. This is where they get exposed for being fake fans because that's what they really are. That's what they hold. When you know that there's a difference between people that I grew up with as Bronco fans and the people that I ride with and the real South Standers. You ain't gonna come to my home field and disrespect the logo that I live for, homie. I will slap. Let me try to be peaceful. That's not going to happen. You other fools out there, you weirdos, would allow other fans to come to the home turf that you represent, and they'll spit in your face. They'll piss on the Broncos logo in front of you, and you'll allow that shit. You'll allow that shit because you're not men. You're not real people. You don't stand for real shit. You are fake, fraudulent ass people, homie. That's the bottom line. That's the reality, homie. Just know in your heart, to the trolls that are getting triggered right now, just know in your heart, you are the person I'm talking about. You're fraudulent, fake, and you're built off of sugar. You will get broke. You don't stand for anything real in real life. And that's the truth. That's just the reality, homie. You know? It's not my fault that I'm actually triggering how your emotions are, but you're built off of emotions. You're like women. You're built off of and no disrespect to the queens, the Bronco queens, because I know some women that are Broncos country that have more heart than some of these males, you know? Damn, what happened to it? Did it connect? Did they get the team hype? Let's go, man. Nah, you know, I had to come speak my mind, bro. Let me break this down, and I'm going to get off of these fake-ass fans, bro. I'm going to get out for these fake-ass fools. And I shouldn't be cussing. My bad to Lady Sev. I shouldn't be cussing. But me and Lady Sev, we're having a good day. The Queefs ain't looking too good. We're having a good day, right? And I thought I was going to get to go on social media and see what Broncos country was talking about. And there was nothing about the win. Nobody was happy with the win. They were bashing Bo Nix over the win. They were bashing my quarterback over the win. They didn't care about the win. They cared about Bo Nix's stats. These fantasy playing weirdos, and not everybody, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Don't take that hard, bro. I'm not personally attacking nobody. But these fools were more worried about Bo Nix's stats and how the young rookie struggled in the first quarter than the actual win itself. Instead of being happy, we're 2-2. We meet a division opponent next week, the Raiders. We have some confidence. These fools want to bash Bo Nix and tell people that are happy, is this who you're overhyping? Nah, fool. We're happy a rookie went to the East Coast at 11 o'clock and got a W, homie. That's what we're happy for. We're happy that the team managed to get a W when our backs were against the wall. The rookie did enough to get the W. That's what we're happy about, bro. That's all. And if you can't be happy in that, then I don't know why you even represent anything. If you can't be happy in that and you can't appreciate how hard it is to get a W, but I don't know if you guys comprehend, because have you been watching Broncos football since Peyton Manning? It's hard to get a W unless you got a juggernaut team and somebody like Patrick Mahomes, right? Wins don't come every week to everybody, bro. So when you get a win, how are you still mad at that shit? It's mind-blowing to me, homie. It's mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing to me. I question everything about fools that are like that, bro. We beating Jokeland next week. Hard task, man. I'm not really too worried about their quarterback play. I just want Bo Nix to produce at home, bro. A home game, I want Bo Nix to produce at home. Man, think with logic, women. Think with feelings. Thank you, bro. Thank you, homie. Chillerico, you out here clutching them up today, bro. You out here clutching them up, my homie. Real talk, man. Bo Nix beats Rodgers in a away game with why ain't we happy? Bro, hey, Chillerico, like me and you, we understand that. And you ain't even really, you know what I'm saying? You represent the Steelers, but you understand what I'm saying. You comprehend that because you got logic in your brain, homie. You got logic in your brain. That's the realest. That's one of the realest shits that were said right now. You beat Rodgers that just came off a performance the last game, like he's the old Rodgers, and you go to his home turf at 11 o'clock on the road with a rookie quarterback, and you get a W, and fans are mad about Bo Nix and how he started the game, and they don't even look at what the scenario was in the game, that the weather was affecting the throwing motion all the way through. Rodgers was even having problems throwing the ball. He was non-existent for the first and second quarter. And Bo Nix, when it was time to get clutch and drive down the field and get a touchdown, he did. And y'all don't want to give no credit when it's due because you guys rather complain about just being happy. You guys are crazy, man. You know, it's crazy. That's mind-blowing, bro. Like, I shake my head at that shit. Lady said Broncos will probably beat the Raiders. Let's go, man. Let's stop this streak, bro. Let's stop this streak of the Raiders having a streak on us, man. That's the other homie that like the pit. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's just crazy, bro. But I just wanted to come speak my piece, man. You know, I'll probably lose some subscribers. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe people can, you know what I'm saying? Maybe people can have some thick skin. You would think we have some fools with thick skin, but people sometimes let's see how many subscribers I have. Let's see if I lost any since this stream. I'm gonna be absolutely right with you. I'm gonna be truthful with y'all, man. I can't even check it, man. We got this. I'm still predicting 11-6. Yeah, you know, I don't know, bro. I guess I see stuff totally different than a lot of people, you know. I guess I see stuff like totally different than a lot of people out there, bro. You know, I see it like this, homie. Like if you're a part of something and you really, you know what I'm saying, this is what you are. You hold the team on your back alone, regardless, bro. Like, you represent regardless, homie. You represent 100% to the max. Regardless if it's hard, regardless if you struggle, regardless if you go through trials and tribulations, because at the end of the day, when it turns around and it gets good, you're going to be able to say this. It was hard, but I stuck through it. I didn't break. I didn't crumble. I didn't turn my back. You're going to be able to say, hey, I went through the trials and tribulations of the hardships, and now I'm here when it's good, and it feels that much better. It feels so much better when you go through them trials and tribulations and hardships, and you're still here proud of the squad. When they finally get it done and they finally understand and they finally put it together, it feels that much better. But a lot of people will never understand that, because a lot of people, when it gets hard, they break. A lot of people crumble when it gets hard. Yes, it's not always easy to be a Bronco fan, and it's probably, in these last years, it's probably been the hardest ships, and it's probably been an aspect where you look and you say, bro, what the hell is this team doing for me? After the 70 getting maxed out by the Miami Dolphins, you don't think I looked at myself and said, damn, fool, you are a fucking psycho. Like, you are beyond crazy. Like, this team's getting blown out. They're putting 70 points on this Broncos team that you love, and you represent so hard, homie. And you're still here the next day swinging, putting on your Bronco gear and say, hey, it's Broncos country before anything. And I don't care what you're talking about, still Broncos country. You got to be insane. But that's what you get when you have a real fool. That's what you get when you have a real individual behind the aspect. You know, a lot of people, I put standards on people, and there's not a lot of real people out there. So this goes to show you, in real life, if you jump ship on the hardship of football, you'll jump ship on anything in life. You'll crumble at the hardest trials, bro. It just tells kind of how your character is. Congrats on the dub. What up, Lord of Houston? Mall high salute, my brody. Good to see you, man. It gets better. Bro, they praised him last week. Yeah, that's another thing lady said. They praised him last week, and now he had a struggle in the first half, and now they want to say he's a bust. And you know, there's some Bronco fans on there that say, oh, this is what we're happy about. If you're not happy, homie, kick rocks. If you're not happy over a win, kick rocks. What's your opinion on Chiefs and Chargers right now? I feel like this, man. The Chargers had a good game plan. I don't know if they took their foot off the gas. But you can't let the Chiefs have that many opportunities after you're up by 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal. You let them back in the game. It's a division game. You got to just keep your foot on their helmet and not let them breathe, because Patrick Mahomes, we all know he's clutch, you know? And if you give him any room, he's going to actually make you pay for it. I hate Patrick Mahomes with a passion, but if you let him have any room, he's going to make you pay for it. That's just the bottom line. In my honesty, not much into the Broncos. I'm a Raiders fan, but stop by when I see you're live. From a fellow Mall High content creator. Much love and best of luck. You already know, man, next week. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mall High salute. Brody, I'm gonna definitely stop by, my homie. I'm gonna definitely stop by, homie. You know what I'm saying? Mall High salute, content creator, Colorado. Go sub up to the homie's channel. He does soccer. Rapids, man. Let's go Rapids too. I'm Colorado all base, homie. I represent all Colorado teams. I just had to say this, homie. I really had to say this because it just irked me. Like, good energy, bro. Like, it was such, like, let's just take away from Bo Nix's stats and stuff. The way the game ended, homie, that was a fun game to, like, it was on the edge, bro. It was on the edge, and there was some field goals missed, and I'm like, when it happened, and I thought it was a guaranteed field goal. Lady Sev spoke it into existence, and she said straight up, it's not over. And I said, dang, homie, if it comes true, I'm going to be like, damn it. And then all of a sudden they kick and it goes to the right. I said, oh, my high salute, bro. My high salute. Let's go Rapids all day. Let's go, man. He said Raiders. I thought he said he was a Raiders fan, Rada. Nah, but yeah, shout out to the homie, man. Maul High. Let's go, man. Go sub up to his channel, bro. Y'all go sub up. I'm gonna check him out after this live. Ain't no party like a Diddy party, because a Diddy party don't stop. And you see, he's still having Diddy parties, my homie. He's over there. He's over there in jail having Diddy parties. Diddy over there. He's the trophy of the party. Diddy over there getting diddied. Um, yeah, man. Victory Monday, man. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good Monday. There's a Chief fan. I hope the Chargers can pull it out. I'm gonna go watch the rest of that game. Next week, hate week. Let's go, Preacher man. It's good to see you around, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute. Tell everybody over there, man, all the homies, all the young content creators, man. Tell them I send my love and respect from OG Sev. Give the young man time in the QB. Yeah, homie, like understandable. Like we understand sports. You gotta give the young dude some time. You gotta give Bo Nix some time. Like, bro, he's a rookie that's trying to figure it out. And he came to an organization that had troubles, bro. Broncos have had troubles in some years. You gave Bo Nix, you drafted this fool at 12. And this is why I was telling you guys the other week when the Broncos were lost to the Steelers, respect the progression. You got to open up the playbook. Now, there's sometimes where Sean Payton and the offense, bro, they're too inconsistent, and they play conservative so much like the defense tees in. It's easy to win a team like that. When you know, the Steelers even said it. We know what we were doing. We know what the Broncos were doing. It was predictable. But when you see and you open up the playbook a little bit, Bo Nix can use his legs and find receivers. And every week, I'm going to say this, and I don't care if you argue or not, every week you see progression. Last week, they drove down and they literally dominated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No throw-in touchdowns, but a nice run from Bo Nix. This week, finally, Bo Nix finds a Cortland Sutton in the end zone, and you're seeing it. Slowly but surely, the progression is coming through, and people are not seeing this because they want stats. They want their fantasy aspect. People are so worried about the fantasy football that it takes away from the great sport that we all love, football, bro. And it dilutes the average fan. That's why I don't play fantasy football. I don't play fantasy football because I'm never gonna root against the Broncos in any way. I'm not gonna be diluted. Now, I'm not saying that you're not allowed to, bro. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying a lot of fans I see nowadays, they're more worried about fantasy football than actual being a fan to the team. So, so be it. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying? I just won't do it. People ask me all the time to play fantasy football. Nah, why? Why would I root against the Broncos? Ever. I'm never going to root against the Broncos. I'm not that type of fan. I'm never going to root for an AFC West foe in the Super Bowl, like other Bronco fans I know, going for Patty Mahomes and the Queefs in the Super Bowl. I would never be that fan. I would never represent in a Super Bowl another team that's in my AFC West, my division foes. I'm not that type of fan. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not a fan of Patrick Mahomes. I'm not a fan of players. Yes, I think some players are dope, but I'm not going to go out my way to root for my division foes because of a player. No. Now, I'm going for the Chargers, actually, against the Queefs, because I just can't, the Queefs are despicable to me, bro. The refs push them through too much iffy shit, and I'm tired of that whole franchise and the bandwagon fans and all that shit, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. So yes, anybody that's playing the Queefers, that's who I'm riding with. Did you hear about Ryan Tannehill? But Ryan Tannehill in this situation with Sean Payton, bro, like it's too far fetched. He's not gonna fit in Sean Payton's system. Like, so that's not even an option. You got to understand, we drafted Bo Nix in the first round at 12, bro. There's no reason to even try to go get a free agent. That would set us back so much, bro. Yeah, man, rookies take time, but lots of our fan base have been impatient. Yeah, and that's very, very true, bro. Preacher man. Very much true. Very much truth in that. Our fan base is impatient. They want stuff to happen overnight. That's not how the NFL works. Unless you just pieces drop in and you got an aspect all the way around that's built a foundation. You got to sometimes it takes a couple years to get anything right. It takes a couple years to get anything right with some organizations. I don't know if like a lot of people wanted just the Broncos to be in the playoffs. I know a lot of people were saying that, but let's cut it down to truth, right? It would be a topping on the cake for the Broncos to get in the playoffs. Yes, definitely. It would be a topping on the cake for the Broncos to get in the playoffs. But the whole scenario of what's going on with Broncos country and having to build a foundation and a new culture, it's not a big possibility that they're going to make a playoff spot. A wild card is more in likes in the works, but in that reality, you got to learn how to win first. You got to learn how to win division games. You got to learn how to win and get consistent wins like this win and last week in a row. You got to build a streak to even get to that point. So this was a very much needed win for Broncos country because it's a streak now. 2, next week can be 3, and then you build off of that shit. You build off of that shit. You gotta take steps, baby steps. You know? Next week, mandatory win, I'm saying. Next week, if you want to build a culture and feel, you know what I'm saying, and feel that aspect of winning, you go play the Raiders and beat the brakes off of them fools because their offense don't scare nobody. And they're coming to our house. It's mandatory Champagne gets a victory against the division foe like the Raiders. You gotta stop them streaks, bro. That's first. That's the first aspect of operation. You got to stop them streaks. And the Raiders have had our numbers, had the Broncos numbers for a long time in some years. So you got to stop that streak. You can't let the Raiders come in this year. And you know what I'm saying? You don't defend the home turf. It's a microwavable society, said. We want results now, but in sports, only very few teams are built on the win now mentality. Yeah, of course, 100%. I agree with you. Most teams need to build up to be champs. Thank you, homie. And that's all I'm saying. Like, this season alone for the Broncos was to see what we have, homie. That's all it was for me. I didn't have standards. It would have been nice to get a wild card in playoffs, and we still can, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at this point. I'm worried about week in, week out, getting a W. Next week, we need to get a W against the Raiders, Broncos country. That's a team that we haven't been able to beat, but we have the right people for the job. And I'm saying next week, we need that W, homie. We do. We need that good juju. We need that good juju for sure. But I'm gonna tap out, man. Mall high salute to the real ones, bro. And if if you still with me and you still rocking with me, bro, shout out to you guys, man. And anybody else that left and got sad because I kind of raised my voice. They said Savage was being mean. You know, I mean, you don't really belong over here if you're gonna get in your feelings behind it. I don't, it is what it is. But Mall high salute. I'm gonna get at you guys. Have a very blessed rest of your Sunday. Go Chargers. Go Browns. Broncos country gets the job done. And we out, man. Mall high salute. You know what it is. Let's go.